This is Tritone, a show where we go over 3 alternative rock-related news stories and see what people who don't know anything about the scene think about it in 3 minutes or less. Let's go. The Houston-based band Waterparks has announced some acoustic shows prior to the release of their upcoming album, Fandom. In addition to the 5-minute set, there'll be a signing at each date. We asked some students what they think about it and if they plan on attending.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't know they were releasing a new album because I've been so busy.
Yeah, I think I'd listen to it. I mean, I'm not really, I like the rock and pop elements in it, but, and how they kind of merge it, but I kind of don't like the vocals as much. Like, it's just not my thing.
I would possibly listen to some of their new songs, but most likely not like going out of my way to listen to those new songs.
The Acoustic Boston show is on October 12th at the Newbury Comics in Boston. Waterparks also has a concert scheduled in Boston on November 26th at the Paradise Rock Club. Fandom drops on October 11th. Poppy recently released information about her third upcoming album titled I Disagree. This announcement follows the release of her latest single, Concrete, which offers a mix of heavier rock and more mellow, easy-to-follow-along lyrics. Poppy has also announced she is working with Sumerian Records. Sumerian Records is known for their popular rock and metal artists. Poppy being a new addition to the label's artists seems out of the norm, although Poppy's new album seems to be leaning towards the rock side. We asked some people what they think this will mean for the future of Poppy's music and what she may do next.
Different labels sign different kinds of artists all the time. I think maybe the label is just trying to expand their sound. So I don't necessarily think that means that she's changing to something like screamy pop or screamy rock.
She's crazy. Crazier than we all thought she was.
I think it means that she's going to reform her kind of look and music style, because I would not necessarily consider her under like that genre of music.
Her new album, I Disagree, drops on January 10th, 2020, and the title track of the same name comes out on October 4th. Slipknot's Corey Taylor is kicking off October with the release of his 80s horror documentary entitled In the Search of Darkness. This film explores the world of 80s horror, led by Taylor and accompanied by legendary and new horror film creators. Currently available for pre-order, the film will be available through midnight Halloween. Once it hits midnight on Halloween, this edition will never be made available again. As there's a lot of new music dropping lately, the music recommendations this week are Concrete by Poppy, Watch What Happens Next by Waterparks,
I wanna be a millionaire before I'm 30.
and High Definition by Waterparks.
I'd love to be in love with you enough to write a love song.
Give these tracks a listen. And that's the end of this episode of Tritone. Come back soon for more news and fresh perspectives.